you know, people think that the Islamist movement is a homogeneous movement. In fact, it is not. It's a wide, very, very wide spectrum. And in this very wide spectrum, we have the central part is what we call moderate Islam. And moderate Islam is, you find it in Egypt, in Tunisia, and now, for instance, the political party now, which is in the government, with the two secular parties, represent this central part of the spectrum. And then you have, at the far right of the spectrum, you have the Salafist. And even the Salafist itself, it's a spectrum. It's a wide spectrum, because part of the spectrum is made of what we call pietist movement, or people, you know, dealing with the religious question. And then you have the other part of the spectrum. It's a tiny minority within the tiny minority, and those people, you know, are violent. They are against democracy. They are against women's rights. They want Sharia state and so forth. And those people are extremely dangerous, because first they are dangerous for the image of the country. You know, look at the harm they did 2 weeks ago when they attacked the American embassies. There were a few hundreds, you know, a few hundred. And the whole population, the majority of the Tunisians were watching they were very shocked. Of course, they were against what was happening. But this tiny minority is extremely harmful because of the image they give of Tunisia. And now they begin to be a threat to our national security, because the same groups exist in Libya, in Egypt, and now in the northern part of Mali, where they are going to have a safe haven or something like this, where they can, yes, they work together. And the northern part of Mali is now being a real threat for the whole region. So the Salafism is now a danger for our national security, is a danger for our image abroad, but it's not a danger for the stability of the country, because once again, it's a tiny minority within a tiny minority, and they don't have, in fact, they are not a real threat for our democratic system, for our democratic process, because the great part of the Islamist trend itself is part of this political process.